What's going on, guys? It's Jerome, and it finally happened. Rome has fallen. Big Baller Brand is officially dead. Alright, so if you're watching this video, you've either probably seen or heard about Lonzo Ball's current situation and controversy regarding his management, as well as his current status with Big Baller Brand. Now, if you haven't heard about the current situation, that probably means you're not a big baller, but that's okay, because in this video, we're gonna be breaking it all down, as well as deciding where Lonzo Ball should sign next. Should it be with Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, PUMA, Anta, all of that. We're gonna be breaking the whole thing down. But first, how did Big Baller Brand meet its demise? Well, it all started when reports of Lonzo losing $1.5 million from both his personal and business accounts started to come out the same time that reports of Lonzo and his family cutting ties with longtime family friend and co-founder of Big Baller Brand, Alan Foster. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, reports of the Lakers asking Lonzo if his Big Baller Brand sneakers were the cause of his ankle injuries also started to come out in response to the previous reports of trouble in the Big Baller Brand circle. To make things worse, it turns out that Alan Foster, the guy Lonzo accused of taking the missing $1.5 million, had a criminal past where he defrauded investors of $4 million and served a 7-year prison sentence. Eesh. Not a good runner press for our guy Lonzo. Now, speaking of Lonzo, not only was he the one who went to ESPN and told them that he was cutting ties with Alan Foster, but he also took to social media to send out some cryptic and not so cryptic posts insinuating that his time with Big Baller Brand has come to an end. First, we got this Instagram post with the caption, "Moving on to bigger and better, hashtag my own man," as well as the tagline in the photo itself, "It's only a crazy dream until you do it," which is definitely a play off Nike's most recent Just Do It campaign. There was also a reply on that post from his brother Melo, thanking him for getting them out. Now, I'm just going to assume, like everyone else online, that Melo is thanking Lonzo for getting him out of the Big Baller Brand umbrella, but it could just mean that Melo's thanking him for getting his family out of the Alan Foster situation. However, when you take a look at Lonzo's social profiles, he's pretty much removed everything Big Baller Brand related. And we also got this photo of Lonzo's new tattoo, which covers up his old Triple B tat. Certainly looks like Lonzo's done with all things Big Baller Brand. And oh yeah, that dice tattoo that Lonzo got as a cover up, yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know what he was thinking. Anyways, that's besides the point. The point is that it looks like Lonzo is done with Big Baller Brand, and it looks like Big Baller Brand is gonna stop being Big Baller Brand. So now we have to ask the question, where should Lonzo sign next? Now, obviously, people think Lonzo is Nike bound because of the Instagram post that played off Nike's recent Just Do It campaign. And when asked about Lonzo's current situation, LeBron, his teammate, is on record saying that he'd welcome Lonzo to the Swoosh family with open arms. Lonzo's also on record saying that he plays in Kobe's and practices in LeBron's, so he's obviously familiar with the Nike family and is comfortable in their sneakers, but I'm not so sure that Lonzo to Nike is a complete lock. During college, Lonzo wore Adidas, most notably the Crazy Light Boost 2016s, and Kanye West, another Adidas guy, was a really big supporter of what Lonzo was doing with Big Baller Brand. And there were also some rumors about a Yeezy Triple B collab. So I'm thinking that Adidas has a pretty good shot here, because you have to consider the fact that Lonzo's chances of getting his own signature sneaker with Adidas is much more of a possibility than it would be with Nike. And you have to think that if you're Lonzo, you want your own signature sneaker. So I'm sure that'll play into his decision wherever he'll sign. You also can't forget about brands like PUMA and New Balance, who are both looking to make a major splash in the encore community. And signing a player like Lonzo would be a major get for both brands, since they both need as much star power as they can get, and the starting point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers, who's LeBron James' teammate, is a pretty bright star. Now, one thing you have to consider is that while Lonzo is a Laker now, he might not be in the future, and that could hurt his value in the eyes of these brands. I mean, if the Lakers and the Pelicans fire trade talks up again, you'd have to think that New Orleans would want Lonzo in any deal that sends AD to the Lakers. And if that happens and you're Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, or PUMA, or whoever, you would much rather endorse Lonzo as a Laker more than you would if he was a Pelican. Sorry, New Orleans, I'm just being real here. So yes, while Lonzo's current situation with Big Baller Brand is currently in limbo, we still don't even know for sure whether or not he's a sneaker free agent. But if he was, I don't think it'll be anytime soon where we'll get a decision on where he'll sign next. Because again, these brands aren't gonna wanna sign Lonzo until they know for sure where he's going to be playing next season at the very least. But if he is going to jump ship to another brand and you're asking me on where I think Lonzo will sign, I'm going with Adidas. But that's just me. Let me know where you guys think Lonzo will sign in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. If you don't do it, you're not a big baller. And you're also not a big baller if you don't subscribe to the channel by clicking on my logo for more videos just like this. So be a big baller, thumbs up, subscribe. My name's Aaron. It's been great having you. Catch you in the next one. Never lost.